Hey, what's up everybody? This is Mike with CryptoTaxed. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little technical analysis, looking at a little news for today, and also checking out what's going on in the markets. But before we begin, got to go over that disclaimer. Any information provided in this video or accompanying materials is for informational purposes only. It should not be considered legal or financial advice. You should consult with your own financial advisor before making any investment decisions. With that out of the way, you guys, let's just go ahead and hop in here. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the charts on TradingView. Originally I was going to start with the news today, but we kind of had some excitement happen just a little while ago, so I just kind of want to hop in here and show you. So right now we're on the 1-day chart, and as we can see before, I'll go ahead and zoom out in case you haven't been able to check out the videos before, but this is our descending triangle, the trend that we're in. And as you can see, we're getting down to the point of the triangle, which is basically where either we're going to break out or we're going to break down. Let's hope we break up. But let's go ahead and zoom in. And this is where we are currently. And I did not mean to move that line. But what we got going on is we set a new support level, in my opinion. And what that is right here was the lowest we've been to date this year, about 5,800, right at it. And so I went ahead and marked it, and the way I marked it is the next lowest, which was been right here. And what we've seen is we're consistently setting new higher lows. We're still setting, lower highs up until right here. Now, what makes this exciting is instead of our cross being right here for, roughly November 11th when Bitcoin is going to make a decision one way or another, I think we've actually changed that. We're moving into October now. And if this new trend, which looks like it could be a new trend that we're setting, and we're going to need a couple more days to view it, but we'll go ahead and put it on here. Let me go ahead and get array just so I can show you. So this would be the new low right here, and we'd go right here, and that would be a new level of support. So now instead of being over here in like late October, we're now getting about a week sooner. And then the way I see it is if you go from this date and say this sustains its place where it's at as a new level of support, as you can see, we've made a change. Now, is it going to stay here? We'll get in that in a minute, but I just wanted to show y'all that it's getting a little interesting now. So let me go ahead and erase these. So this is where our current level of support is. So I don't expect us to go any lower than, say, 62, 6,300 in the next few days. We should be able to maintain above this. Now, I just want to go back in history in case you guys forgot. I've done this before in another video, but I just want to show you where we are now. We've pretty much mimicked in history. So I just kind of drew it out with different colors just so you can see it. We were coming down on this line here. We had a support level here. And this is just kind of where the bottom was on this bear market. And this bear market spanned from pretty much 2014. It started in December roughly of 2013, and you can see we're over here in 2015. But what's interesting is the part that I circled. Now the part I circled is where I believe we are now. And to be more specific, I think we're here. Because I'm a person that believes when we create history, we're doomed to, repeat it. Especially in stuff like charts and stuff. You'll see cycles repeat over and over and over again. If you know what you're looking for, then you can expect certain things to happen in these cycles. So just looking at it, we came out of a bull market and we started to stabilize. And basically all that is we had some consolidation. We just started going sideways. as you've heard in my past videos, we're just trading horizontal. That's what we're doing right now. And right here is when we broke out. The resistance, we've been beating our head up against it all that year long. We'd hit it here, we'd hit it and sort of broke it, but not really. But right here is where we finally broke out, getting close to the descending triangle. Then what happened? We went on a mini rally, had one more fall, and then as I'm just going to start going over slowly, we started taking off on a bull market. After that, we didn't come back. We haven't seen prices that low since then. So fast forwarding to our future, what have we seen happen? We're coming in this bear market, we're coming down, and now we're trading sideways. The difference between the 2 years, and the reason I feel like we're more where I showed you, is the simple reason everything in this chart is happening much, much faster. So where we are here would have been the equivalent of being March in that other one. So you're talking, we're sitting at roughly 10 months right here of this bull market, whereas the other bull market, this would have been the equivalent of about a year and say 4 months roughly. And then also what's really, really interesting is these candlestick patterns. A lot of indecision has happened, and normally with the indecision, when you're at a peak, it typically comes down, and we're not really going down, nor are we going up, but we're just flat. This here's one of those that I call inside down, but we also have a candlestick which is a hammer. So it's going to be really, really interesting the next couple of days. If we start getting this 6,800 level, which is kind of the best place to be, if we can get above that and maintain, you know, we might actually start going on a rally. I'm not going to call it a full-fledged bull market, not yet, but we should be on a pretty good rally if we can do that. So next couple of days, guys, within a week for sure, it's going to be very, very interesting. And in a past video that I talked about, I already mentioned that November 11th, this area right here, that's very, very important. To me, though, if we aren't above it by this point in time, we're probably going to still stay in a bearish market. If we haven't broke out by here, we're probably going to be in a bearish market. So these next couple weeks is crucial. Really, this next week's probably more crucial than the next two, as far as breaking this resistance to get into this next rally to really push Bitcoin above and beyond. But just kind of want to show you all that, just the prices jump. Let's go ahead and hop into an hour. And let's just check it out here. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. And so this is kind of what we're looking at more on an hourly chart. And as you can see, it's just horizontal as can be. And even more so when we look at this chart, my level of support's here, and you can even see it even better. It wouldn't shock me at all, guys, if we stay right here for the next, let's see, what's today, the 1st, so maybe the next week, and then it's going to do something, hopefully in the positive. Can't guarantee that. It's just so volatile right now. It's consolidation. That's what it is. It goes horizontal and doesn't really go one way or another. Coming looking at the candlesticks, the patterns that we're having, again, that's actually a really good sign for a rally right here. This little candlestick, let me get my marker out, that one right here, that is actually a very bullish candlestick. When you see very indecision and a long wick on the bottom at the end of a downtrend, it's typically a good sign that you're getting ready to go on a rally. Now, am I saying it's going to take off to the moon? No. Where was it? Right there. So we were sitting at roughly 65.60, 65.60. So if you see it get to 6,700, I think that would be great. I wouldn't expect it to really push no further, because if you're at 6,700, you're kind of right up here. You're somewhere up there, so you can see how high that would go. but that is a very bullish candlestick right there. So just know we might be in the middle of a mini rally. I wouldn't call this a full-fledged rally, because I do expect it to ultimately go horizontal. I'm going to erase some of these so we don't have them in future videos. I'm going to back out to a day. And so, like I said in the last video, is this horizontal pattern, I'm going to go ahead and put a line on it, is about right here, right about 65.50 roughly. And this whole time we're trading, it wouldn't shock me if, even if we go up a little bit, we go down, we go up like that. That's kind of what I'm expecting to happen based off all these candlesticks, the way everything's reading, the trend lines. But this key level support, I don't think we're going to go below it. I feel like we'll stay above it, because it's already beating this up pretty good, and we're staying above it. So if you're not in Bitcoin, if you're just thinking, hey, should I invest, should I not invest, there's no better time than the present. There's people out there projecting, if you haven't heard before, Mike Novogratz projecting $10,000 by 1st of 2019. So if his prediction's right, this is where we're going to be in relationship to our graph. So in order to get there relatively soon, we're going to have to break bullish at some point in time in order to reach that. And I've said it before in a video, it's a very, very reasonable thing to expect, especially in the Bitcoin market. So, all right, guys, I don't want to bore you just going over different stuff like that. Let's just go ahead and hop into the markets, looking at them. I mentioned before, when I'm doing these different markets, different coins, I want to try to use different coin market caps, so to say, but alternatives to give you more choices. A lot of people still use CoinMarketCap. Nothing wrong with them. I'm not supported by any of them. It's just I want to show you different ones. You could judge it for yourself, see how you like it. So this is Coingekco. On Coingekco, it's the same thing. You get all your different coins. They do update, so you'll see these things turn green and red depending on if they go up and down. You can tell there are some differences on here. For example, Ripple is not number 3, and EOS is not number 5. Litecoin's normally lower, because on CoinMarketCap they go by CoinMarketCap, and that's how they arrange it. On this one, they actually give these a total. So this total is based off of the community, how involved the developer is, liquidity, and they give them a percent based off all that, and they come up with like an average. So, Bitcoin's got 92% positive, if you want to view it that way, or 92% of all these factors calculated together, and that's how they come up with their, rankings. So just know that when you're looking at these, it's not based on it's not based off the market cap. It's based off these percent totals of how they feel these stack up and rank amongst each other. And as you can see right now, we're red pretty much all over the market, but you're talking less than 2% on everything. We do have some greens, and it's just right now it's not. It is exciting long term, but it's not immediately exciting, and just because everything's real stable, everything's just going sideways. If you look at your graphs over here on the side, you can see it does red and green based off where we are currently in the 24 hours. So when they're red overall, you'll see it kind of down, and red and green if it's been up. So even though this one's negative 5%, overall for the past 24 has been up. So anyway, you guys, you can check these people out. They also have different coins, ICOs, exchanges. I'll just click exchanges just to show you. So you can come here and look at the different exchanges, how they rank them, what they're about, whether it's centralized, decentralized. Gives you the websites about them, and then where was it at? Here it is, the trading volume. And so anyway, if you like Coingekco, you like kind of what you see on here, by all means, come check them out. There's nothing wrong with it. So moving on, let's get into the news of the day. So I know there's a lot of people out there that like Tron, and Tron just got into news with they've lost their first crypto game. And don't know if a lot of people out there know about the crypto games like CryptoKitties and stuff, but it is kind of interesting. It's where you can use actual cryptocurrencies to buy, sell, and trade any game item that you wish. So this one is kind of like you build a guild. Oh well, sorry, there it is, literally Bit Guild. But you build a guild. You have, let's say, a wizard. You can go in there and you can create a new class. You can come in there, buy different utilities, different items, different everything using your cryptocurrencies. Once you do that, it is uniquely yours inside the game. It is yours for as long as you want it. You don't lose it. But you can also trade it with other players. So it's if you want to read more about it, I'm going to put this down in the description below. Feel free to read about it. But it is interesting that Tron's in the news bringing a game on their platform. And so it's using the Tron 20 tokens. It's nice when you actually see projects living up to what they promise they're going to do. And so this is just another example of a crypto that's actually doing something out there that you can tangibly use. The next article is going on Bitcoin and how its price has stabilized 65.50, which is kind of what I was telling you about, how we're going horizontal around that 6,000, 6,500 mark. It's just flat. Now, it's above and below, but it is just really flat. But this article is going over how a lot of people are really optimistic about a stellar breakout. And I think it's going to break out personally. I think it will go up. We will see a much higher price for Bitcoin this year. Now, I don't want to be one of those people saying, hey, we're going to hit 20,000, 40,000. I'm more of a realist. 10,000 is very, very possible. We've done it before. We've actually done it a lot sooner in a lot higher range. So to go to say 20, it's not out of the realm of possibilities. Do I want to predict that? No. I want to be more optimistic yet a realist. So 10,000 is very feasible. But this is going in. It breaks down the top 5 according to Coingekco, and the breakouts expected in each of those. So if you want to read this and go over it, I'm gonna leave a link below, and it's a nice little read. But with that, you guys, I hope y'all have a happy investing. And if you like this video and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, make sure you hit the like. Yeah, we're new to the YouTube space. We're trying to grow our base, so anything you do like that really helps us grow. Also, if there's something you would like to see, if there's a coin in particular you want us to go over, this week we're going to be doing the coin of the week, and we want to hear what y'all's opinion are. Is there something you want to learn about, Syndicate or PO or whatever coin? We'll look at them all, and we're going to do a coin of the week. So with that, you guys, I hope you have a good night, and we'll see you next time.